Welcome to episode 268 of WWE SuperCard with me, Kenneth Knight, Season 2. And as you can see, I got the AJ Styles WrestleMania card on my background this week. I thought that was a pretty cool looking card. I would love to get this card, but you know what? I'm not in WrestleMania tier yet, and I won't be for a while, so it's going to be a while before I'm able to get that card. And I'm sure you can see some red on the left side of the screen. There's a reason I got the screen all the way out. But I will fix this as soon as I get doing what I got to do. But right off the top of this video, I'd like to shout some people out. Some are personal friends and whatever. And this guy right here, SuperCard King. Go ahead and give him a subscribe if you like him. Go check his videos out and subscribe to him if you like him. Looks like he makes a video about every month, but he's not every day right now. But he's only got 9 subs, so give him a sub if you like him. He'd probably appreciate that, and I'd appreciate it too. But go ahead and check out SuperCard King. I'll have his link in the description. So go ahead and check him out when you get a chance. Big shout out to SuperCard King. I told him I would shout him out. Hopefully I can help him get some subscribers, you know. Yeah, his videos are good. I've watched the newest one here, and not too bad. So in a minute, I'll also shout another person out, so I got to pause this so I can bring the other person up. I'll be right back. I'd also like to shout out a good friend of mine, Chris Pintado, Crispy SuperCard, and he's got some great videos, and he does different videos. He does SuperCard videos. He does my NBA 2K16 videos. And all kinds of different videos. Looks like he does some Tekken card tournament, but he's still learning that game. And I see a lot of stuff down here. Maybe you should check Chris Pintado out. Like I said, he's a great guy, a great friend of mine. So if you would, give him a check out. If you like his videos, give him a subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. But I will put both those guys in my link below. And Chris Pintado is also the man responsible for the intro you see at the beginning of this, you've seen at the beginning of this video. He done this intro for me, which is a really nice intro. I had a complaint a while back that it was too long, but you know what? If people don't like how long an intro is, all they have to do is skip the intro. It's only about 45 seconds long, so I don't think that's too long. I think it gets too long when it gets a minute or longer, but this one is his intro he gave me in a contest he won a long time ago, earlier this year. I been using him on his intro, and I've also been using Ruben Custodio's intro here and there, so I've been trying to use both of them because they both had really good intros on my contest, and they were only 2 entered my contest several months ago. So give Chris Pintado, a good friend of mine, a check out. If you like his videos, subscribe to him. He's a great guy. He does good YouTube videos. He only has 316 subs. We can do better than that. We can get him above 316 subs. Heck, he should have way more than 316 subs. I like his content, and I think he does a very good job with his channel. Plus, he's got a lot of different games. I was trying to mix up the games, but due to time constraints and stuff like that, raising a family and so on, it's been hard for me to do all kinds of different videos. So I've only been doing SuperCard videos lately. And if you notice, I haven't been as frequent on my SuperCard videos, but I am going to get back to my daily SuperCard videos very soon. I got a lot of stuff going on, but I will get back to it soon. So I'll be right back with some ring domination gameplay and some. Well, I want to talk a little bit about the game, a little about WrestleMania coming on Sunday. I'll be right back. And if you get a chance, check those guys out, SuperCard King and Chris Pintado's channels out. I will link their channels in my description below here. Just make sure you check them out and give them a try. If you like them, give them a sub. And I think we can get them some subs. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's get them some subs. And I had a lot of help when I started my channel, so I tried to help others as well. So for all of you out there that have channels and you don't have a whole lot of subs, like you have less than 1,000 subs, let me know so I can shout your channels out. I'll check your channel out. If I like it, I will definitely shout your channel out. I like SuperCard King's channel. I like Chris Pintado's channel. I don't link all the channels I used to link in my description below because time constraints, stuff like that, and I have been watching a lot of videos lately because I've been so busy, but I plan on getting back to that eventually too. But for now, I'm not even making daily content on my channel, but I am trying to get back to daily content on my channel. I got chat up here, so I need to get out of this. And as you all know, as you can see, my background, WrestleMania tier is here. And they do have an AJ Styles card. They do have a Trish Stratus card. They have lots of different new cards. So let's go into the card catalog. And I tell you, everybody there is on WrestleMania tier. Get down to the WrestleMania tier here. I figured I might as well let everybody know. I'm sure y'all checked it out already, but I'm still going to put it on this video. Who all is on this? There's 134 WrestleMania cards on the game. So AJ Styles, of course, you see him in my background. Alberto Del Rio, he's on there. Alicia Fox, she's on there. Andre the Giant, you know that's the event card for Ring Domination. And Asuka, that's a Rock's cousin. She is on there. Bayley is on there. I'd love to get the Bayley card. Becky Lynch, of course. Big E is on there. I finally got a Big E card in the WrestleMania tier. The Big Show, he's on there. Braun Strowman, the first Braun Strowman card is here. And of course you got Bray Wyatt, Brie Bella, Brock Lesnar, Bubba Ray Dudley, Cesaro, Charlotte Flair's on there. And you got Chris Jericho, Christian, Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig, and Devon Dudley. Let's go on to the next page. Page 2. Once it lets me go. And I will be playing some Ring Domination gameplay on this video. Daniel Bryan, he's got a WrestleMania card. Dean Ambrose has a WrestleMania card. Dolph Ziggler. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Edge. Emma. Eric Rowan. And Finn Balor, of course. He's got a WrestleMania card as well. And of course, Goldust. Heath Slater. He is the WrestleMania card in Ring Domination. Heath Slater's got his, finally got a card in SuperCard. Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso, of course. And of course, you can't have a tier without John Cena in it. So John Cena is there. And I also have a Kalisto. And let's see if I can move on here. Kane, Kevin Owens, King Barrett, Kofi Kingston, Lita's on here, Luke Harper. Next page. Kind of slow today, sorry about that, but we get to the next page here, and page 3 is Mark Henry, Naomi, Neville, Nia Jax, and Nikki Bella. I think Nia Jax is actually The Rock's cousin. I might have been wrong on that other one, wasn't? I'm sorry. That was my mistake. I'm glad I caught that mistake because I'd feel stupid after putting this video out and I didn't catch that mistake. But I believe Nia Jax is actually The Rock's cousin. And you got Nikki Bella, of course, and you got Paige. Randy Orton, Macho Man, Randy Savage. Oh yeah! He's on there. And let's see here. Roman Reigns, of course. Can't have a SuperCard tier without Roman Reigns now, can we? Rusev, Ryback, Sasha Banks, the Boss. And Seth Rollins, Sergeant Slaughter, he's on there. Shawn Michaels, Sheamus, of course. Gotta have a tier, gotta have Sheamus, don't ya? Stardust, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Sting, The Miz. On to the next page, page 4. These are the last of the wrestler cards, I do believe. The Rock, Titus O'Neil, Triple H, Trish Stratus, Ultimate Warrior, Undertaker, and Xavier Woods. And let's go. Oops, I kind of went back too far. Let's go back to the previous page here. Sorry about that. I'm not. Okay, that is Xavier Woods, of course. I want to make sure I got them all. Next page, which are the support cards, of course, which you can see all of them there. Which I've got a few of these, but I don't see the WrestleMania ones yet, but I'm sure they have them. Why wouldn't they? But let's not worry about this portion of it because they got them. They don't have them all in the same order here, so they got all the different ones in here. So And I don't see some of them don't have WrestleMania. Like there's no WrestleMania Kindle stick and stuff like that, as I can see on here. But I'm not going to get worried about the support cards because they're just going to confuse me a lot. So it says the support cards are. That's what I hate about the support. I wish they had support cards in separate windows, but they don't. They have all the support cards in one area. It's about 3 pages long, but we're not going to worry about that right now. But we are going to get to some gameplay here, and we're going to talk a little bit about WrestleMania. So, are y'all looking forward to WrestleMania? I know I am. Matter of fact, I shared a memory on Facebook today of WrestleMania, 8 minutes before WrestleMania, like 4 or 5 years ago. So, yeah, I never miss a WrestleMania. Definitely not going to miss this one. And, of course, I'm loving the WWE Network because you got so much content on there. Plus, you get WrestleMania for the $9.99 a month. So any pay-per-view that happens in a month, it's only $9.99 a month. Plus you get all this bonus stuff on there. So all this matches from years ago and so on and so forth when I was a kid. I love reliving some of those matches. And some of my predictions for WrestleMania. Sorry to say it, I think Charlotte Flair is going to keep the title, the Divas title, which, be watched out, next Monday night, Little Birdie says that next Monday night on Raw, the Divas title will no longer be here. It will become the WWE Women's title now, like it used to be. They are getting rid of that Butterfly Divas title, way I'm understanding. So, come Monday night, you're going to have an announcement stating that we're no longer going to have a Divas Championship belt. It's going to now be a Women's Championship belt now. It looks almost like the Heavyweight Championship, the WWE Heavyweight Championship, except it's a little bit smaller, but it looks almost like it. So that'll be interesting. We're going to go against Undertaker on his first match. But my prediction is Charlotte Flair, thanks to her dad, will hold on to that Women's Championship title. And we're going to lose that match, of course, because Undertaker just whoop-a-tated us. But that's alright. It's the way it is sometimes. So let's go on to the next one. If I lose, I lose. It's all good. I did purchase some double picks. I bought about 3,100 credits, so I'd be sure to have enough to get all these cards on the event. And the way it's looking to me, I'm not too sure they're going to come out with fusions. They are, as you all know, WrestleMania cards are here, but fusions are not. I don't think they're going to have fusions this season, the way it's looking to me. Because last year they rolled out the fusions before they rolled out WrestleMania tier. And if it was on last year's schedule, they should have had fusions out like 2 months ago, but maybe a month or two ago. But the way it looks to me, we're not going to have any fusion cards the way it's looking. Unless I'm mistaken, it doesn't look like to me we're going to have fusions, to be honest with you. So don't think you're going to get any fusions, because I don't think they're going to come out with them, to be honest with you. I'm trying to be straight up and honest. I don't think they're going to have fusions, just so y'all know. But we do have WrestleMania tier, and you know Season 3 is going to be kicking off here in a few months. So we probably got until about August or September. I think September is the anniversary of SuperCard. So in September, we'll probably end up going to Season 3. And it'll be like it was last season. Probably have to transfer your WrestleMania cards and stuff over to the new season. But they become ultra rares. Stuff like that. So the only thing I hate about the new seasons coming out is because you have to start all over from scratch. And I think that sucks. But I guess that helps make the game interesting. So it's all good. And another prediction for WrestleMania. I think Dean Ambrose is going to pull it off. I think Dean Ambrose is going to beat the Beast, Brock Lesnar. He's got all them nice weapons Mick Foley and everybody else gave him. So I have a feeling Dean Ambrose is going to walk away the winner of that match. That's my prediction on Dean Ambrose versus Brock Lesnar. And let me know your predictions below, who you think is going to win these matches. But I'm saying Charlotte's going to keep the women's title. I'm saying that Brock Lesnar is going to lose to Dean Ambrose. You know, Dean Ambrose is going to beat him to a bloody pulp. And that's going to be all about that. And also the next one, I know it's the main event, but I'm going to go ahead and spoil it. I'll wait till a minute. I won't spoil the main event, who I think is going to win the main event. Yeah, let's go with the another match. AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho. AJ Styles all the way. I believe AJ Styles is going to beat Chris Jericho once again, because AJ Styles is just that darn good. And that's my prediction for that match. And for the tag team match, the Usos versus the Dudleys. I do believe the Usos are going to walk away with that win. On to the next tag match. The ladder. Actually, let's go with the ladder match. The ladder match, I may think that's a tough one. There's a lot of good talent in that ladder match. But I'm surely thinking that ladder match is going to be a great match. I'm looking forward to that match. And I got to remember who's all in that match so I can remember who I predicted before. I should have made this list, wrote this list down before I started my video. But, you know, I'm unprepared as usual. So we'll just go on and I'll go on to the next prediction. Let me think. They're going to have a big Divas match other than the triple threat Divas match. So I think Brie Bella is going to win, to be honest with you. Brie Bella is going to win the regular Divas, the 9 Diva tag match, whatever it is. I can't remember exactly what it is, but I do believe that Brie Bella is going to walk away a winner. And this is the reason why I say this. Because be expecting it next Monday night. I've been hearing a lot about this all over the net. That as of next Monday Night Raw, after WrestleMania, Brie Bella will be announcing her retirement from the WWE. So be prepared. Brie Bella is fixing to retire. They're saying this because her husband's health is not doing so good, but I think it's more than that. I think it's also, if you watch Total Divas over the last couple seasons, I do believe part of the reason why she's going to be retiring is because she wants to start a family. She's been talking about it on Total Divas for quite some time now, how she wants to start a family with her and Daniel Bryan, but they haven't started a family yet because of their work schedule, and they got to wrestle and all that stuff all over the world, so that's why they haven't started a family yet. But I do believe they now have the reason to start a family, so I do believe that they're going to be starting a family here. And I think that's the biggest reason Brie Bella is retiring. I do believe she will announce her retirement come Monday night. And some NXT prediction. I'm only going to predict one match on NXT. Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe. I think Samoa Joe is going to win the NXT title because I do believe Finn Balor is going to get called up to the main roster, in my opinion. So be watching for it. I think Finn Balor is coming to the main roster after WrestleMania. I could be wrong, but you know what? I don't think I am. I think they're bringing him up. The way they've been doing stuff lately, I do believe they're bringing him up. So be prepared for that. It looks like I won this one 8-1. So that's all the NXT predictions I'm going to make. And Andre the Giant Battle Royal. You know what? I do believe the Big Show is going to win that one. And add a second win to the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. I believe he's going to, the Big Show is going to win that match. So be prepared for that. I believe Big Show is going to win it for the second time. Cesaro won the first one, and Big Show won the second one. And I think the Big Show is also going to win the third one. So be prepared for that as well. And I got another piece of the card. That's pretty cool. I'm getting pieces pretty good here. I'm guessing just right. Hope I can keep doing this because that would make this card a lot easier and faster to get. But I'll make some more predictions here in a minute as soon as I pick some more cards here. And also while I'm in between making predictions for WrestleMania, I'm also letting you all know I do have a wrestling event I will be going to in June. June 4th, Wrestle for Warriors. It's Zach Gallen and Gregory Iron is going to be there, of course, because they're the main wrestlers for Wrestling for Warriors, which is a non-profit organization. All their proceeds goes to the handicapped and people who are ill and kids that are ill or handicapped that have very bad illnesses and very bad handicaps. All the money goes to that great thing, and the card is looking nice. Right now they have announced that Rhino, the one and only Rhino, is going to be there. And another one's going to be there. I'm looking very forward to meeting this person, and that is Mickie James. Mickie James is going to be there. So that's awesome that Mickie James is going to be there. So I'll get to meet Mickie James, and I'll get to meet Rhino. And of course, I've already met Zach Gallen and Gregory Iron at the last wrestling event I went. And this wrestling event I'm talking, Wrestle for Warriors, is also going to be in Fort Wayne, Indiana on June 4th. And I'll be definitely checking that out. And today I did buy the Cincinnati Reds tickets for me and my boys to check out a baseball game at Cincinnati Reds Field in July 23rd. Cincinnati Reds versus Arizona Diamondbacks. I purchased those tickets, so we're gonna have a lot of fun this summer with me and the kids, and we're gonna see a lot of wrestling because they got a lot of wrestling coming around here. They got several wrestling events coming around, indie events. I'm not gonna be able to go to all of them, of course, because I can't afford to, but I'm definitely going to Wrestling for Warriors event on June 4th. Then I'm going to meet Mickey James, and I'm going to meet Gregory Iron and Zach Gallen again, and I'm going to meet Rhino. So that's going to be awesome. And I'm going to pause this video because I got to train some cards up. Plus, I need to remind myself who's in that ladder match. So I'll be right back. And a few more predictions. The ladder match. I finally looked up Kevin Owens versus all them guys. I do believe the winner of that match is going to be Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's going to win that title, and they're going to start a really long rivalry between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens over that title. And also another prediction I want to make is the Divas Tag match. I kind of predicted Brie Bella's team would win. Now I remember the name. It's Team Bad and Blonde. I do believe Team Bad and Blonde is going to win unless Eva Marie turns on Team Bad and Blonde and ends up turning on them and turning heel. Because I have a feeling because of what she got when she came into the ring last Monday night, the fans didn't like her too well, so I think she's going to end up turning on Team Bad and Blonde. Because I think they're just going to keep her as a heel because she's just not a very good face. I mean, it seems like every time they try to make her a face, it backfires. So I'm pretty sure that she may turn on Team Bad and Blonde. If she does, Team Bad and Blonde is probably going to lose. But if she does not, I think Team Bad and Blood will win. So that's going to be a hard one. I think Eva Marie will be the deciding factor in that match. And like I said, AJ Styles versus AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho. I predict Chris Jericho is going to lose to AJ Styles once again. Because, like I said, AJ Styles is just that darn good. And he's, for crying out loud, is phenomenal. With that Styles Clash, he can do just about anything. So believe me, that Styles Clash is a heck of a move. I have seen that in person from the front row when I saw him wrestle a few years ago in Fort Smith, Arkansas, when I was living in Arkansas. Believe me, that was an awesome match. And he can move, let me tell you. He's got one of the best drop kicks I've ever seen, and that Styles Clash is one of the best finishing maneuvers I've seen in a long time. And he's been using it for years, so. And Triple H versus Roman Reigns. You know what? Everybody thinks Roman Reigns is going to win it. So you know what? I'm going to predict the opposite. I'm going to predict that Triple H will win that match and keep the World Heavyweight Championship. And then so it's going to go along with the Shane McMahon versus The Undertaker match. I don't know who it's going to happen, The Undertaker versus Shane match, but I have a feeling. You might not agree with me, you may disagree with me on this, but I think Shane McMahon's going to pull off the win because mystery person, is going to come down. He's going to take out The Undertaker. So Shane McMahon gets control of Raw. I'm not predicting who it's going to be, who's going to interfere in that match, but I guarantee you, there's going to be a big star that's going to make a return from injury. It's going to make an impact in that match, and it's going to give Shane McMahon the win and control over Raw for a while. And we're going to say goodbye to the 40 for a little while, then they'll bring him back later. But that's my prediction for that match, and that is my WrestleMania predictions. I may be right, I may be wrong, but we'll all find out come Sunday at WrestleMania 32. I'm definitely watching. I hope y'all check it out too, and let me know in the comments section below your predictions on those matches I named, including the NXT match where I think Finn Balor is going to lose the title to Samoa Joe and move up to the main roster. So be ready, because I think this is going to be a great WrestleMania. That's as good as WrestleMania is going to get, because of course you all know Nikki Bella's off on injury, Cesaro's off on injury, Randy Orton's off on injury, John Cena's off on injury. There's so many people that are out for injuries right now, but there is a WWE legend who's currently in WWE that's going to make a difference in The Undertaker versus Shane McMahon. He's either a legend now or he'll be a future legend, and definitely a future Hall of Famer. I got some ideas who it's going to be, but I don't want to predict because I don't want to sound stupid and get it wrong. So I'm telling you, somebody of high caliber, who is a great wrestler, is going to interfere in that match. And of course, Seth Rollins is also injured, and I forgot to mention him. But they got so many injuries right now. They're plagued with injuries in WWE right now. And so that's the best WrestleMania is going to get right now. The way I understand, the Shane McMahon match versus The Undertaker was supposedly be John Cena versus Undertaker until John Cena was injured and they had to change it around. Had to give Shane McMahon a phone call and say, hey, we need you to fill in and fight The Undertaker for control of the WWE Raw, which in turn controls the WWE because John Cena cannot wrestle Undertaker. So let me know, like I said, your predictions below. And also check out those two guys I shot out at the beginning of the video. But I'm going to pause this video one more time, finish training my cards off, then I'm going to play a couple more matches on Ring Domination. Then I'm going to end the video. This video is probably going to be around 35 minutes long, longer than I usually do, but people like Ruben Custodial and a few others like long videos. But if you don't like long videos, you can always skip over like my WrestleMania predictions or whatever you want to skip over. I mean, you can get right down to the gameplay, just watch gameplay online. Just do what you want to do. I do these videos for you, so watch any portion of it you want, if not all of it. I'd appreciate if you watch all of it, but if you don't, I do understand because it's hard to watch a 40, 45-minute video sometimes. But hopefully this video will be the longest I'll have for a while because this video is being so long because I had a lot of WrestleMania predictions and stuff, and I'm doing a lot of Ring Domination gameplay, so I'll be right back. And sorry I confused Asuka with Nia Jax, but Nia Jax, once again, Nia Jax is a Rock's cousin, not Asuka. But Asuka is a very dangerous wrestler. She's wrestled in Japan for years, quite a few years. I've watched some of her matches. She is very, very brutal, and she can wrestle. As you see in her NXT, she can wrestle, so be prepared for that. And if you watched the Stone Cold podcast with Mick Foley last night after SmackDown, you'll find out that Mick Foley's daughter will be coming to wrestle in the WWE. She is training to be a wrestler like her daddy. So watch out, WWE. Here comes the hardcore legend's daughter. She's going to be a great one to watch, and I can't wait. And they're also coming out for their own show on a WWE network called the Foleys. So be ready for that stuff. It's going to have some comedy and stuff in it like that. It's going to be a great show. Hopefully it'll be better than a disappointed Edge and Christian show. I don't know if y'all like Edge and Christian show or not, but to be honest with you, I'm kind of disappointed in it because I don't think the Edge and Christian show is everything it could be. I think it's kind of stupid, to be honest with you. I'm just being honest. I don't watch the Edge and Christian show because the first two episodes I just didn't care for. I mean, it just wasn't that great, but it's kind of a bad show in my opinion. But hopefully the Foleys will be a better one, but stay tuned for that. We'll be watching for that. It should be coming out, I think, in August or sometime like that. Maybe between June and August. It's probably August, I think, way they're talking. The first episode of the Foleys will be out on the WWE Network, so be looking forward to that. I'm sure they'll talk about it at WrestleMania, so once again, I'll be right back. And another thing about the Foleys is Mick Foley's daughter is 22 years old now. I remember when she first hit the scene and came to several wrestling events with her dad when she was a kid back in the mid to late 90s. I can't believe she's already 22 years old. Wow. Yeah, it's been a long time. I remember when she was born, for crying out loud, and 22 years ago. So that's crazy. All of a sudden, she's 22 years old now and ready to wrestle. She wants to carry on her dad's wrestling. And he said he tried to talk her out of it, but it didn't work too good for him. She wasn't going to be talked out. She wanted to be a wrestler like her dad, and she wasn't going to have it any other way. She has been doing some modeling and stuff like that, but her real passion is to wrestle in the WWE, which is no longer going to be called the Divas Division. After WrestleMania, the Divas Division will no longer be the Divas Division. It will be now known as the Women's Division. So no longer the Divas Division. It's now going to be known as the Women's Division. Because there have been a lot of complaints over the years that people most females and stuff don't like them being called divas and they want to be called women wrestlers. So Divas, no longer going to be divas. They're now going to be women wrestlers. So stay tuned for that, because that title is going to turn into a whole new title come Monday night on Raw. And I think that's going to be Shane McMahon's first storyline when he wins at the WrestleMania against Undertaker, that he is taking the Divas division away and making it a women's division again, like it used to be years ago. So I'm looking forward to that. But like I said, I could be right, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right on this one, because I've been seeing a lot of complaints from the Divas over the years, including AJ Lee and several others that think it's kind of not good to call them Divas. They'd rather be called women wrestlers, because that's what women wrestlers has always been known as. They've never been known as Divas. They want to be known as women wrestlers. So just like the gorgeous ladies of wrestling years ago, they want to be known as women wrestlers, not Divas. So stay tuned for that one. That's ought to be interesting. And also, before I get too much further, I'm going to play a little bit more Ring Domination, of course, but I forgot to show y'all something. I did, which y'all probably seen this already, the login bonuses for the month. As you can see, the Bailey Ultra Rare, that'll be a pro for me, so I'll be glad to pro her, even though I can't use her. I'll pro her, just so I'll have a pro in my catalog of her. And if you remember right, she was my Ultra Rare pull a long time ago. I think she was my Ultra Rare freebie, actually. And, of course, Epic Daniel Bryan, which will be a pro for me as well. Seth Rollins, which will be a pro for me. And, of course, they now have a Survivor card in your login bonuses for the 26th day. It is Finn Balor. That should be a pro for a lot of guys. It's not a pro for me, because I don't have a Finn Balor card, because I was unable to get him in the event that he was available in a long time ago. But Finn Balor is a Survivor card for login rewards. I also got my cards to show you. I got a legendary pull off Ring Domination on the first few board clears of Ring Domination yesterday. So I want to go ahead and show you the legendary, what I pulled. It was a support card, I'll tell you that right now. I did pull a support card, and it's this card right here. That was my, within the first 4 or 5 pulls when board clears on Ring Domination when it started yesterday. After I started playing it, I pulled a second win off the board on Ring Domination, which I'm a Survivor in Ring Domination, and I pulled a Roman Reigns, which is a second win, the Roman Reigns support card, which is second win, I should say, to be exact. But second win, I got it. 32 to all stats. I wish it was for the deck, but it's not. It's just for one wrestler. But it'd be great if it was all. Well, I like this card. This is my favorite card still, because it gives 28 power and 28 speed to your whole deck. Unfortunately, our second win doesn't do that. I wish it was 32 to all stats for your whole deck. That'd be awesome. But unfortunately, it's not that way. Just how it is. But I had to show you that. That was what I got. The best card I've gotten so far in Ring Domination board resets. So let's go on and play a few more Ring Domination games. Then I'm going to end the video. I did purchase some 75 pick doublers, which should be enough to get me at least through the through the Survivor card, and I'll probably have to purchase an additional few when I go for that WrestleMania card, which is Heath Slater. So that's that. And we got our Shawn Michaels card. We're actually getting our Shawn Michaels card this time. If you remember in my last Ring Domination videos, I was having a heck of a time getting my Shawn Michaels card, but this time I've been getting him pretty well. But most of the time he's been losing, but he won that one because I've been going against the tougher ones. But he won that one, which is good for me. Definitely not complaining about that. And as you can see, I did pro my Bray Wyatt. I almost have him completely trained up now. He's all his stats, so he's almost completely trained up with all stats. And I'm still trying. Probably when we have the next Team RTG, and they had a second Shawn Michaels Pro. Look at they went against their own Shawn Michaels Pro of Sheamus Pro. Let me get this right. Sorry, kind of tongue-tied on it. They tried to use the Sheamus Survivor Pro to beat my Shawn Michaels Survivor, their own Survivor Shawn Michaels Pro, but didn't work out for them. As you can see, they lost, which is good for me. I'll take that. And I've only had one perfect game so far during Ring Domination, so I'll take that big time. And are we going to lose that one? Yes, we are. Triple H did whoop-a-tate us on that one, but it's all good. So I'm going to go ahead and put Bray Wyatt in the middle here. And I got to work on the Ultimate Warrior card. Like I was going to say, when next Team RTG comes out, I plan on putting both my Warrior cards in my deck so I can get them trained up and pro and get that Warrior Pro come out leveled up in all the stats and combined for a Pro. And I'm going to win this match 5-4, but get him combined and pro and all trained up. So that way I'll have my Legendary Pro Ultimate Warrior, which would be a great card. It's an awesome card, so I'm looking forward to that when it happens. And I'm not due for a ladder reward for quite some time, so it'll be a while before I get another ladder reward. But let's go ahead and pick our 15 picks. We get 15 picks this time because we ran out of space for our cards earlier when I was picking earlier. So let's go ahead and pick them here. And after this, I'm only going to play one more Ring Domination match. Then I'm going to end the video because we're already at 36 minutes, over 36, almost 36 and a half minutes. So I don't want to keep this video too much longer. It's already a long enough video, so. But I know people like Ruben and a few others do like my long videos. And I'm happy that they do. And I really appreciate their support they've given my channel since I've been doing this for over a year now. So appreciate all their support and everybody who supports my channel and watches all my videos and comments. I really appreciate it. And I try to comment back, reply to everybody that I can. So hopefully if you comment, I will reply to you most likely because I try to reply to all my comments. So I do my best to do so. And I do appreciate your guys' support, let me tell you. It's been a whole year I've been on YouTube now. I'm still over 1,060 subs, so I can't complain. I'm happy about that. Not all 1,060 subs watch, but it's all good. I still got 1,060 some odd subs, but it's all good. I'm not doing it for a business. I'm doing it for a hobby, so it doesn't matter how many people watch my videos. I just enjoy interacting with my fans and interacting with all my friends. I had a lot of friends because of this game that watch my videos, and I got a lot of friends because of my videos. So I'm blessed with a lot of friends in the SuperCard community, including a bunch of SuperCard YouTubers, including Biggie Dude 33, which is an awesome guy, and several others out there that I appreciate very much, such as Sonny and Dallas Morel. He supported my channel since day one, since he started watching videos. Joey Talon, shout out to him. He's been an awesome subscriber. He's always comments on my videos 99.9% of the time. I appreciate it very much. Ruben Custodio, that dude is awesome. That dude watches every one of my videos, comments on every one of my videos most of the time. So I appreciate him as well. And there's so many people that watch my channel, such as Chris Pintado and Fireproof. A lot of them watch my videos, and I really love and I really appreciate their support. And I do try to help them out when I can. And I've got several YouTubers I watch, but unfortunately I hadn't had time to watch a whole lot of them as of late. But I am hoping to get back to that soon, and hoping to get back to my daily videos as well very soon. So hopefully I'll be able to do at least a video every other day instead of every 4 or 5 days. So I'm going to do my best to do daily videos, if not every other day or something. I'm going to do my best to keep up with that. And I'd like to name all of my subscribers who watch and comment on all of my videos, but I just don't have time to do that because I'm running out of time on this video. And I don't want to mess up some of their names, so I haven't mentioned their names on some of them because I just don't want to mess up their names. Jagan Jackamar, he watches my channels. He just recently came back to SuperCard. He's known as J-Boy. And of course, a lot of people out there that I have a lot of gratitude and appreciate all they do to support my channel. Let me tell you, they're all great people, including definitely Ruben Custodio. He's always commenting on my videos. He's a good friend of mine, of course. And Antonio Rosano, he watches most of the time my videos and comments almost every video. So I appreciate all you guys. I'm sorry I couldn't name all of you guys. I just didn't have time to do that. But maybe I'll do a shout out video one day and just shout each and every person out who comments on my videos the most. So thank you all for watching. Sorry the video went over 40 minutes, but I had a lot to cover, including WrestleMania predictions. So let me know your WrestleMania predictions below and your NXT predictions, please. I'd like to hear them. And Hope you enjoy watching WrestleMania come Sunday. I know I will. And of course, NXT is on tonight in the States here. NXT won't be on until 10 p.m. We're having a 10 p.m. start time on the WWE Network. And anybody who has a WWE Network all over the world, 10 p.m. start time on NXT tonight. So make sure you watch it. It's going to be late for people in the States like me. It's going to be 10 p.m. at night when it starts. For other places like UK, it's going to be like 2, 3 in the morning when it starts. So a lot of people in the UK and stuff in other countries will probably watch it. Probably watch it later on that day and watch the replay on the WWE Network. They replay it over and over and over. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. And I heard a lot of you people's got some great WrestleMania polls for your freebies. Congratulations for all those who are in WrestleMania tier. And Bad Lad Dad, I watched his video recently. He got Ryback. Yes, his WrestleMania freebie was Ryback. So he got Ryback. So thank you all for watching. And I'll see you on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.